And I'm telling you, Hov is like finishing a record, going out to the lounge, eating, coming back, doing Heart of the City all the way through. Straight. Like literally, it was a video that came on that he was in. And he said something about the video. Like, I don't like my hat, or something he said like he ain't like about the video. And he walked out the room, walked up the hallway, spit all 3 verses of Heart of the City, and walked back in, and the video's still on.
What? Nigga, what?
Nah, man.
Go.
Come on, go. Come on,
I'm telling you,
man.
I'm telling you. That's how fast.
How you do that?
That's how fast he was doing them joints. Now, but here's the thing, because he already.
What video is this?
We don't agree on shit on camera, but this, I'm like, huh? He spit it.
No,
How
I'm telling
long
you
was the video?
The video, it might have been like.
You talking about the streets is watching DVD?
No.
Like, how does a music video come on? You go in the room, spit a whole song, come back and
I'm gonna tell you why.
What video was
I'm gonna tell you
that?
why. Because for the last 30 minutes, you've been listening to a beat and you constructed this rhyme in your head and you did it so fast.
Nah, I
and you've been
understand that.
spitting it to me and you've been like, what you think about this word and that word and that word? And we've already constructed it.
Right.
So the recording of it was like, okay, I keep listening to it, and I'm saying it to myself, and then now I'm ready to, you know what, Goo, I'm ready. And when he walked in, he was like, he said something about something that was on the television. We used to have a television on the, like, in the wall, on the top of, you know what I'm saying? On the top of baseline. And I was like, he said something, walked out, walked in, said all the verses, walked back, and the video was still on. On my mother.
I played it twice.
No.
3 times?
No.
It was on did you do you get used to that? Or
Nah, I never get used to it.
Or is it
I never get used to it.
And spectacular.
That's
every
why
time?
when he did this Khaled verse, I was like, I'm not used to it. I'm used to it, but I'm like, I'm not
Is he gonna do it again?
surprised, like, that I'm so elated, or I'm just like, I can't believe this dude is still doing this.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel, and I'm not there.
I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it.
I feel that way, and I'm not there. And
So,
I'm like, how the fuck does he keep doing this shit?
Just to clear it up, was following directions. He was following
Yes,
instructions.
absolutely. It wasn't no biting.
Right.
He was following directions. And Just is a chameleon. Just can do anything.
Right.
He can do anything.
Dig it.
Welcome to New York City is an all keyboard beat. There's no sample in Welcome to New York City.
Oof.
That's him playing. No, listen to me. Welcome to New York City is an all keyboard beat.
That's crazy.
It's him playing the keyboards.
What keyboard was he using?
Back then it was the Karma. It was a Core Karma.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, but he was using, but Just had
Did he use the
everything.
Triton and all that too?
Everything.
Triton was my
Just
shit,
is like
yo.
the type that'll like go to the store and buy the thing and make a couple things on it and be like, I don't like that, and just throw it away, but he got like 5 hit records on it. That's what I told you. He made Rock the Mic on an ASRX.
Right.
Which is like not his main thing, but he was just like, he was playing with it, pause at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And just makes it.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah. And I like this thing better.
Genius.
The actual machine don't matter to Just. I've seen him make beats on Logic, on an MP, on an SP.
Fruity Loops?
Yeah.
He's
like
just a freak of nature when it comes to that shit.
No, Just is one of my favorite producers. Like
everything. I've seen him
he's
make
one of
beats
my
on
favorite.
everything.
What video was it, Guru? I gotta know it, bro. Like,
Which
what
one?
video? What video?
that whole rap to
What video?
still on when he came out. He
What
ain't gonna let
video,
that go.
man?
It might have been him and R. Kelly with the what's the name remix?
Fiesta.
Fiesta remix. It was probably that video.
Where he
That's a
didn't
long
like his
video.
hat.
That's a long.
That's a long video.
That's a 5-minute video.
He could have started it and saw his hat. That's a long video, man.
I'm telling you, that's a real
Are
story.
you happy now? you feel
No,
better
he still
about
don't
it?
believe it. He
Nah,
still
nah,
don't
nah, it's
believe it. He's a rapper. He don't believe it.
Was this after the pepper spray incident?
No, it was before.
Before.
Okay.
Yeah, before, obviously.
And you're a rapper too. I don't take that away
No,
from
I'm
you.
not.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I am not.
That's what make it
No, I'm
sad.
not. No, I'm not.
No, because
I'm not.
growing up, I used to hear
My
these
pen's
stories.
on hiatus.
Clark would tell me, yo, you know, Jay-Z don't use no pen.
He don't.
So you know the next thing I did was
Not use a pen?
not using it.
I was gonna ask you about
what's so
that.
surprising about that? Like
It's not surprising because once I mastered it,
No, but once you go and be like, yo, okay, this person starts formulating a rhyme and they say it to themselves. I think I think people take it as if he's standing in front of a microphone and comes up with this. No, there's a lot of revision and thought process that goes into these things before you even go. The actual going to the booth is to record it.
Look, some of the
It's
best
only
battle
to
rounds I
record
ever
it.
spit, I never wrote down.
It's only to record it. But if you think of this thing and I got the first line, I got the fourth line, I got to fill in these 2 lines, and then me and you having a discussion about, do you think this is not only is it ill, like, yeah, it's good, you know what I'm saying? There's never been a whack rhyme, but is it where we supposed to go?
Right.
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 But I think the intricacy of what you're breaking down was absolutely needed. Because how all the other artists heard the urban legend, Hov spits the rhymes. Now we've had a generation of rappers giving us garbage just because they smoking weed and I'm just gonna say whatever I want on the mic.
Right, I get that.
But we got Math, we got MECC, we got ESSO.
Yeah, but also,
I think if they pick up a pen, my nigga, they surprised. But they punching in too.
I don't jack that because at the end of the day, are you talking about like the music that you hear in the club, or are you talking about young niggas that can really go? So are you talking about Ruben Vincent, Nick Grant? Are you talking about this Jid? Are you talking about this Jid album that just came out where he's going? When you talking about young dudes I can name 20 young dudes that can go.
No, not like that, but there's been dudes who got away just thinking.
Say their names, HYNAKEN.
No, I'm
saying names. I'm saying names who can go right now. Dot Demo can go right now.
Of course.
Told you.
It's cool. I told you bring him. You never brought him, bro.
Told you.
That Demo can go right now. Khalil Gibran from Newark, New Jersey can go right now. I can name you
I'm not trying to play
20 under 21 that can go right now.
I'm not trying to play the younger generation.
I'm saying what they doing. So you can't say that like it ain't no writers and young boys out there. Did y'all listen to the Jid album?
I'm not saying that, but
y'all gotta listen to it.
There's a bunch of rappers.
Y'all gotta listen to it.
I only heard 2.
But there's a bunch of rappers because they hearing the story, they thinking, I don't even gotta think of nothing. I'm just gonna learn whatever I want out my mind. I'm referring to those type of
Remember when we were in here chopping it up, and I can't remember which episode it was. Matter of fact, I think it was when we were in here with Berg, and I said, with all the fly shit that you've done, what I don't want is for people to be influenced by the wrong part of your story. Of course. And that's the part that scares me, because if somebody's gonna hear the dumb shit you did and try and emulate that, what fucks me up about Hov, what fucks me up, Kanye, what we were talking about before when I said your man poisoned the well, they hear one part of the story, get influenced by it, and don't take anything else into account.
But what Guru just broke down is
but
how
that
Hov
happens in
put
everything,
the verses
Mecca.
together.
Mecca, that happens in everything. That happens. No, hold on. Let me give you an example. There's a generation of kids out here who are creating a whole form of music based off of probably like 2 months of what Dilla did. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the heads.
Okay.
I have every Dilla tape ever. And they basing the whole music off of 2 months. Because every couple months it changed. If you really know, if you was really in there with Dilla and one of those ones that was like, yo, I gotta work with him and he's the future and he's the best and those of us that recognized it early, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole generation. Okay, so what you do is how do we promote the young dudes that's not of that and they doing something different?
What you do is you sit down with them when the time comes. You sit down with them and you let them know exactly what we do on this show. Bro, I love that part of your story. I love the fact that you brought yourself out of all this adversity. Right. What I don't like is that you put yourself in it in the first place.
Okay.
I hate that most of your issues that you overcame were fucking self-inflicted. People, please don't do that shit. Jay does not write his rhymes down. He comes up with this amazing, immaculate shit. If you can't come up with amazing, immaculate shit, maybe you should start off by writing your shit down.
You're saying now.
Get better.
Yeah.
Get better.
Yeah.
Practice the fundamentals. Be Tim Duncan before you turn into Kobe, because they both got the same amount of rings. Why don't you do what he did? Get all the fundamentals down, and then you can come back as a fucking
But if you're gonna emulate, who are you gonna emulate? The best.
No. Of course, go for the best. But Jay
but
has fundamentals in his head, and he's fucking
They're not
different.
emulating Jay-Z. They're punching in. They're not writing rhymes in their mind and spitting the whole rhyme. They're putting lines up and they're punching in.
All I'm asking them is that, okay, let's forget let me say this. No one cares if you did it in one take. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Why do you care?
No. Listen.
always care.
No, but
I
why?
don't care.
That's
Listen,
matter.
Mac.
Wait,
At the end,
who
hold on.
That's
Mac.
the choice, man.
No, but I wanna
Let me
know why.
say this.
No,
Let me
okay,
say this.
y'all
Let me say
killing
this.
me.
Let me say this. Are you reading Amiri Baraka and saying, did he write this in one take?
No, I'm not.
Right, so
That's my point.
No, I'm not.
This is some monumental writing. We're reading Amiri Baraka, and this is some. It doesn't matter if he erased it and was like, "That's not the right word." Okay,
go
cool.
back. Right.
Plenty of times I'm bringing my kids home. I used to live on Narren Place. This is off of Clinton Avenue, in between 10th and 11th. And everybody know that when Mr. Baraka was alive, he lived on 10th. And I will drive my kids home, and I'll be looking up. And I'd be like, that's my man's
That's the house.
father.
That's
And I
the
would
house.
see him, and the books would be in the background. And I'd be like, he's writing the illest shit in the world.
I think we went a little bit left. Do you want to know why I care? If it was done in one take or not? Mm-hmm. Because I'm impressed. When I found out that it was.
It doesn't matter.
I'm impressed. If you can do that at that level,
Hold on,
I'm impressed.
let me ask you something.
I'm not anti you not being able to do
have
it
you ever
in one
asked,
take.
Have you ever asked if Frankie Beverly and Maze Before I Let Go was done in one take?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Does it matter to you?
I actually.
He's unbelievable.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand the point I'm trying to make, right?
No. Stop,
Every year,
stop.
when we go to
I
the
didn't
Essence
ask
Festival,
them.
Right.
Frankie
I didn't
Beverly and
ask
Maze is
them.
going to end,
I asked
and
the
they're going to
person.
play Before I Let Go, and the whole of the Superdome is
It's
going to
gonna
do
go
the
crazy.
electric
Yes,
slide
yes.
to this song.
Young and old.
Yes.
It's classic.
I asked if it was written in one. I asked
It
if they
doesn't
wrote it
matter.
in like
It's
one
a
night.
really
But why?
good
But the
song.
question to you is,
Why does that
I'm cool with
matter to you?
But why? I know you're impressed, but why does it matter?
That's all. Because I've seen
But
what
why?
it look. Because I've seen
The
people
song's
do.
not gonna impress
Okay,
you.
okay,
The
Mac.
quality of the song?
No, that has
All
nothing
right,
to do with nothing.
so
Song's
word of mouth
fantastic.
is Dr. Dre punches every line so that it's perfect.
If that's his,
Does that
that's his
take away?
process.
Does that take away from him having classic albums?
The
course
listener
not.
All right, cool.
doesn't
Of
know
course not.
if you took
Of course
30
not.
seconds
Of course
or
not.
30 fucking
Days.
months
But
to make this
But you can't make an exception for Dre and everybody else.
If I found out that Dre did it all in one take, I'd be impressed.
But you're
it doesn't
impressed whether he
matter.
doesn't.
Make the
He
record.
He
Make
still
the
one
record.
of- he's still one of
Make
the
the record.
greatest.
Make the
I
record.
wouldn't-
Make the
If he
record.
doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
It's Busta Rhymes, man.
It doesn't matter.
It's Busta Rhymes,
It doesn't
okay?
matter. It doesn't matter.
You understand
It
why
doesn't
he's
matter.
like that? It's Busta Rhymes, okay? It's Busta Rhymes, bro. It's Busta Rhymes, bro.
It doesn't matter.
He's in the studio
greatness.
with Busta
Like, it
Rhymes.
doesn't
That's
matter.
his choice.
It's like-
But that's the choice of
That's what
greatness,
it
and I
is.
respect that.
I'm
That's what it is.
not
That's
telling
his
you.
choice.
I'm not telling you it takes away from anything.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I find that impressive.
Okay.
Right.
If you
It
can,
is great.
If you can hit a shot
Okay,
from
Mac,
half
Mac,
court
Here's the question.
in
Mac,
one shot.
Mac,
Hold on,
Mac,
Meg, do
hold
you
on.
happen to work with someone who does this?
Hold on, Matt.
Come on.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.